We're on the right sides.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yes.
Good afternoon. Look who's back.
Yeah.
By popular demand. Yep.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Looking as good as ever, huh?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
You don't ever change year to year. 94, gonna be 95
in a few months now.
November, yeah.
Yeah, not too far away.
Well, I'll be 59 in October.
I know.
And I'm your baby.
That's not old, 59.
I'm your baby.
When I was 59.
I know, but your baby's gonna be 59.
Oh, my baby is.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you believe that? Your baby is 59. Well, gonna be. Don't push it.
Well, my oldest one is in her 70s, so
True.
So
True.
they're all getting old.
Yeah.
They're all getting old. Yeah.
So everybody's been missing you.
And I've been missing them, but I can watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since I've been gone?
Oh golly, not too much. I got
huh?
settled here, and I don't know.
Yeah. Well, remember, I was just thinking about like all the stressful things that
I've
been through. But remember when I was trying to get you ready to move because we thought you were going to move into the assisted living home and got all your stuff in the storage, and then
we moved. It was like moving twice to the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I had all my pictures up and stuff, and then
took them down, and I brought them all to the storage. Remember, I would go to the Goodwill. I went to into the books. You got rid of all those books. And
all of my books. Well, no, I kept my special books.
Yeah, no, I know.
The ones that are all worn out and the pages turned back.
Yeah, but I did like 5. That's how many books you had. I did that many runs, remember, to
6 bookcases full of books. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Boy, life has been stressful.
Yeah. Well, Tracy was so much help. I kept filling boxes, and she kept taking them to the secondhand store or wherever.
And they're heavy, a bunch of boxes. Boxes of books.
Those were good books too. So they'll be very educational and informative.
Somebody will like them.
Yes. If they don't mind my writing in the I have to give them away.
Well, you highlighted all the important stuff. They don't even need to read it. They can just read the highlight.
They were important to me. Maybe they'll find something else in it. Yeah, everything is important in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then after I had this room full of boxes, I had to unpack them again.
Yep. And I brought all your paintings. Remember, we took them down. I brought all your paintings to the storage facility.
Yes. Oh, and she did it all by herself. Did you get any help from Al? I can't remember.
Nope. I did
he filled the holes in the wall.
Yeah, but I did it all. I took them all.
She did all the carrying and stuff.
And we were just talking about that, and I told Mom now that I'm back. I said we can sell her pictures, but I have to take them out of the frames and send them that way because it's too much and too expensive to send them with the frames. So, but you can get a Joy Original coming up. So it feels kind of like I never left.
I know. Well, we just take on where we left off.
Yeah, we do. Yep, we do.
Yeah,
it's been cold here. Cold.
It was warm all winter. And now it's cold.
It's warm until I came into town. And now it's spring. It was the first day of spring, and now it's like freezing. So it's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. But it will get summer here, and then that will be nice. And
and
you're going to be busy for a while. Well, you're always busy, but I mean, twice as busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about your 59-year-old daughter living with you now?
I love it. I
know you do.
Yeah. Well, you're always gone anyway. So
I
say hi, goodbye, hi.
Yeah, I've been gone in the morning. She's still sleeping, and I'm up at like 6. I was up taking a shower this morning, getting ready, I had my shoots the last couple of days. Tomorrow morning I got to leave by 3:30 to get to Walgreens.
Yeah.
Back to doing the truck. And and I brought Charlene in today. There's something wrong. It's a timing thing. He thinks he drove it, but they can't get me until April 8th.
Just like a doctor appointment.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
And then yesterday I went to get it winterized, but it got cold. It was like 60 degrees till I got here. And so whatever is in the tank froze. But here's the thing. I don't use the fresh water, so there's no water in the lines there. And my gray tank I know has nothing in there because again, I don't use the faucet or anything. I just would always buy like water like this.
So that's a good thing, actually.
Yeah. And the only thing was I dumped right before I left. So
So there was nothing to freeze.
so it's pretty empty, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
that's
not
good.
worried about it.
Gasoline doesn't freeze, does it? It can't.
No.
I'm not that smart on cars.
That's okay.
I don't have any books on cars.
That's okay. You don't need to know about that.
No, your dad took care of all that.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to think about it,
Yeah.
actually.
So yeah, so Jesse's looking for a new vehicle, and then I'll get that back, and then get Charlene, and I gotta move all my stuff out. So we were talking today, brought Mom to the bank, and then we went to Panera, and we were talking because I'm sleeping on the couch right now, but it's not even a full couch; it's a little IKEA half couch.
Well, now we're thinking it's going to be exciting. We have to change things around a little bit.
Yeah, and would you suggest that we get rid of your bed
I
and
have
get
a
two?
queen size, really nice queen size bed. Yeah.
I know, but you said that we get rid of that. You suggested we get rid of that and get two twin.
Get twin beds or get a couch that turns into a bed
Yeah.
for the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
because she stays up late. Well, I stay up late too.
Oh, I go to bed early. You stay up late.
Oh, I stay up late. I'm
You
old, folks.
stay up late.
I think you stay
I go
up
to
late.
I go to bed at 9. You've only gone to bed early because I go to bed early and I'm out in the living room, so you don't want to stay
it's
up.
because you've been sleeping on the couch, and so you're still
And you
on
think
the
I'm
couch
staying up
when
late
I-
because you can't see me. So here's the thing:
Oh.
I'll be asleep on the couch and she can't see it. She's like, "Tracy, are you asleep?" I'm like, "I was."
And she usually is.
And then you wake
late
me
at
up
night.
because you're asking me if I'm
I
asleep.
know. I didn't do that when you were a baby.
Because you could see me. Like you,
Yeah.
if you still were asleep.
Well, I didn't want to wake you up when you were a baby. I mean, when you're sleeping, because
Do you want to do it when I'm an adult?
no.
But it's funny. It's like you don't hear a pin drop and you're like, Tracy, are you sleeping? And I'm like, well, I was sleeping till you asked me if I was sleeping.
Oh, well, you're going to have to get used to living with
I
your
feel
mother.
like, remember that show, The Odd Couple, with Felix?
Oh, yeah.
Felix
that was a good
Unger
one.
and-
Yeah, one was, well, no, that doesn't apply to us.
No, we're
'cause
both clean.
She's
Yeah.
as neat as I am. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
So that part, but I remember that was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Brady Bunch, where all the girls slept in one room in their twin beds. That'll be me and you. We'll be talking at night. What are you doing, Marcia? Did you have a good day, Marcia?
Oh dear.
Marcia.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Well, it's a lot different when you're living with your old mother than with your young mother. I think.
Yeah.
I don't worry about her that much anymore. She's a big girl.
Well, I don't even go out. You don't have to stay up at
I
night wondering
know.
when I'm going to get home because I
know.
am home and I'm sleeping at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She's my good girl.
I'm a good girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And then Dolores is my other good
oh God.
I always say to her when she leaves, be good. Oh, they don't know who Dolores is. She's a friend I made
You know who
here.
Dolores is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolores is the one that I met her because remember she was in a panic and her
Yeah.
friend was not doing well. And I said, can you get in the van? And she's like, yeah, I can get in a van. And I go, okay, well, hop in. I'll take you to wherever you need to go.
She's very nice, and she's She's 2 years younger than I am. She's only 92.
Only, yeah, she's only 92.
Yeah.
Well, Dolores keeps herself well put together. She's
Oh,
always
she's
real
like
little.
you. Yeah, she's little.
She's describing her.
Yeah.
She dresses really nice. Like today we saw her and she was dressed in all black and a nice sweater with like jewelry. And maybe I'll dress nice when I get to be 90.
Yes, when you're 90.
When I'm 90.
Yeah.
You know, maybe when I'm not living in a van, I'll dress nicer.
Yeah. Well, you dress comfortable.
I dress comfortable.
Yes.
And
yes,
when I lose some weight because I just feel, yeah, you know, it's hard. I was thinking, van life is.
You haven't gained that much weight.
Well, but you know how you feel. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And I think it's winter and it's just like, but I've been intermittent fasting. It's the third day. And I actually, like, knock on wood, but I found it pretty easy. As long as I drink coffee in the morning, but I've been on shoots too, so my mind has been preoccupied. But this morning, we went to Panera after the thing, and so that was afternoon. Yeah. So my window is I can eat from noon to 8 p.m. And
it's a new deal thing.
Well, for me, I mean, I don't know. I guess I always heard my girlfriend Betsy at Walgreens. She does it, and she's done it for 2.5 years. It's just like a lifestyle now. And she's lost like 60 pounds, 65 pounds.
Well, you don't have that much.
And but you know, like I said, I just think it's good to get in the habit of something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not drinking at the Wrinkle Ranch. I was drinking a little more I don't drink a lot, like 4 beers a night, but even doing that, because that's all anybody did. Somebody said he knew that you were in trouble when you didn't want to spend time at the Wrinkle Ranch. Well, it was just that management came in. It was nirvana for the first 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden they started they took away the restaurant. They weren't even heating the pool for like a month. So there was literally nothing to do there. And where it was, I can tell you now, it's in Pearson, Florida. So if you look at Pearson, it's like a tiny, tiny town. They actually, they call it the mall. It's actually a dollar store.
Oh,
They call it the Pearson Mall, but it's actually a dollar store. But you can buy alcohol there, you can buy anything, and that's all that was really there. So to drive to DeLand, it took like 30 or 40 minutes to get to like where a Walmart was.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that drive every day, especially in Charlene, it just wore on me, you know, and there was nothing to do there, nothing. So that's why when I went to Jacksonville, and then I was doing my pole dancing, which I loved.
Yeah.
I didn't drink there at all. I did like 2 classes a day sometimes doing pole dancing, and they had aerial aerobics and all this stuff. And I actually wanted to continue my pole dancing, but you know what? I went to sign up, and all the classes are full.
They do like pole dancing.
Everybody's taking pole dancing. Yeah. So
well, that's not as expensive maybe as other things.
Yeah, everybody wants to learn the pole. You gotta make money somehow nowadays.
Should I take pole dancing?
Somebody said that I should put a pole downstairs here and teach pole dancing.
To all these elderly ladies. Yeah.
Yep.
It would be interesting. It would be very
It's a thought.
Yes.
It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Yeah.
Well, I think there are some of us old ladies that are more bendable. Bendable. Is that a word? Yeah.
Although you've been going to the chiropractor for the first time because you have been having like sciatica problems, right?
Oh yeah, I went to a chiropractor first
time. And you went to my chiropractor.
Yes, he's so nice.
He is. And what did he say to you?
Oh, he's a little afraid to crack my bones, if that's the way you say it, and because he thinks my bones may break.
But what did he say? But
I told him I have good bones. I had that test, you know.
The bone test?
What is it called? What is it called now? Anyway, and my bones were good.
Yeah.
So
he said you're the oldest client.
He said you are my oldest client. You're the oldest client I've ever had.
Yeah, your claim to fame.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're going out famous.
What I did was the cat litter. It comes in a box that weighs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always lifted it, but I've always lifted it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
And this time, for some reason, I must have been in a hurry. I reached down, lifted it, and it was a new box. So it was really heavy. And I lifted it, and in my back, right, toward the side, top of my hip in the back, this horrible pain. And I thought, oh, I think I ruined something.
Uh-oh.
I don't know
you pulled
what.
something. But you're doing better, right? It's helping.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was sore down my leg and in my back. And then so when Jenny came, she's the one that takes me one day a week to them.
Yeah.
But anyway, she took me she said, while we were shopping, she said,
she goes to him too.
yeah,
We all
it's
go
her.
to him. Dr. Josh. Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I didn't
Well, his
never
first name
caught
is Josh,
his name,
but
Dr.
I think call him
Josh.
Dr. Josh. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very nice. Very
Yeah.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
Too.
He is. He's young.
Yes. Well, nowadays all doctors are handsome.
He's
young,
young.
and all nurses are pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's always been like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's well, they don't wear uniforms anymore.
No.
Oh, I liked it when they used to wear the crisp white and the little hats.
God, that's
You don't even
that's
remember
taking you
that,
back.
do you?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, it's just like
Anyway, I changed the subject. Now I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, oh yeah, my sciatica.
Yeah.
And now, the last time I was there, last week, I go every week for the last few weeks. And he pushed something back here, the part that flew out, that felt like it flew
it
out.
flew out. Yeah. Yeah.
And he told me to bend like this and then like this. And he pressed so hard and it hurt so bad.
It usually hurts
Oh.
more to begin with, and then it feels better after
I
that.
tried not to scream. I didn't scream.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and now today, yesterday, already the end of the day, I didn't have any pain.
Yeah.
And today, it's a little bit, but not much. So
Yeah.
I think I'm cured. I'm going to have to thank him when I see him next week.
Well, yeah, you're going back, so.
Yeah, I have to go back. Yeah.
And it's just like old times. We got an e-bike in the living room again.
I miss those.
I know you miss. Yeah, one time we had like 3 of them and a
did.
scooter. Yeah.
And the scooter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're back. Although I'm selling it this weekend, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then I was just telling Mom that a furniture company reached out to me. They're very minimalistic.
Yeah.
And I always wonder why. Like, do you watch my videos? Because I live in a van, but now I'm not going to be living in a van. I'm living here. And it was furniture, really nice furniture. Oh, and they had an egg chair. They had one that was on rockers. You know how I bought Jessie?
Yeah.
Remember I bought her
You
that
like
egg
that
chair?
one.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
egg chairs. And this one was on rockers, and it was an outdoors one. So you could like sit in it and rock. Anyway, but yeah. Nothing else can fit. If nothing could fit in my van, nothing else can fit in your
that's right.
apartment either with 2 of us.
You won't know how to live in a wide. This will seem like a really big
Right.
place.
Well, I said, thank goodness I'm coming from a van because I don't have many clothes to. I said, I just need to get one of those like things at Target that you can get the little what are they called?
I don't know.
They pop up and you can they're like drawers, but they're material. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like you
yeah.
have them here, like you can get one
yeah.
for in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I don't have that much, so
Yeah.
so it's good. I'm going from a van into a small apartment, but
Yeah.
I couldn't resist because they had this makeup mirror. Like
It sounds
desk.
nice. It sounds
Yeah.
nice.
They had
yeah.
3 different ones, and this one it's a mirror, and then like mirrors like on the side where it like goes like that, and it has like the light bulbs, the makeup light bulbs, and lots of drawers and stuff for the makeup. And I said, do you care, Mom, that I said yes to it because I want to start doing makeup? And a wig place reached out to me, and with real hair. Oh, somebody said, oh, I love your extensions. In my last video, I'm like, this is my hair. Aren't extensions. My hair grows like weeds, don't
I
they?
know, her hair grows. It always did.
When I went into Walgreens and Betsy goes, "Where's your red hair?" And I said, "It all washed out." And that stuff, somebody wrote, I don't know if I said this, she must have been a hairstylist. She said, "Oh, just remember that gloss, the stuff that I use dries your hair out." And I'm like, wouldn't you think it would make it more healthy because it adds color and it's called a gloss? But it did, it dried it out. So
now you have to put like oil in it? Or
well, I mean, it's fine. It'll go back to normal. But, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. But, how many wigs I remember I used to have like 20 wigs.
I know.
And I got rid of them when I got in the van. But I have 3 wigs in the van right now. Even ordered a new one that I haven't even.
Oh, so you're getting a
I
new
can't
collection.
help myself.
Yeah.
I just order this stuff because I'm like, oh, I really want to do, makeup and that. So I want to start doing on my fitness, fashion, and beauty. And maybe I'll talk about my intermittent fasting and like that journey and stuff too.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that, like beauty stuff. That's fun for me. And now I'll be like in one area. And I was talking to Mom, and I look back. Larry, the guy that I work for, that I do invoices for, he goes, Tracy, because he travels in I think he has a class, is it a C or an A? It's big. It's like Breaking Bad, and he said, it's hard already living on the road, but like I don't plug in, I don't use the water. Do you know what I mean? I don't shower in my van.
Yeah.
And so, I chose the hardest way to van life,
Yeah.
But again, I don't do it because I have to do it.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I did it because I wanted to do it.
And I think, you did it a long time.
3 years,
Yeah, you stuck with it, and you went out through all of those what is that called? White knuckle things.
Oh, that ride home.
Yes.
That ride home.
And the ride home
that
was
put the nail in the coffin. Like after the Wrinkle Ranch, I was already a little defeated with that.
That was worse than going over the mountains the first time you went.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that was always. Well, I remember that one video where you're sitting in the dark crying because you were so scared of going over the bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
Or the
Well, and now, I mean,
the mountains.
That was the scariest when I was afraid of them, but I'm not afraid of them anymore.
Well,
a mountain's got nothing on me.
But that drive. That drive today, this last week was really bad because of the weather so much.
If it was a mountain or a bridge, there's an end to it. Like in 10 minutes you'll be on the other side of it, or an hour or whatever. When you're driving and it's the weather and you're on like a time limit, that was the worst. Like if I could have taken my time and gone the back roads and, done something like...
Oh, you were trying to get back, and you did, for these jobs you had to do here, the makeups and stuff.
Yeah. So
you can do it. I mean, you can do
just
it.
Just keep swimming. That's from Finding Nemo. Remember that movie?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. Oh, that was so cute. Yeah.
But hey, it taught me perseverance, and it really When somebody asked my girlfriend at Walgreens she said, "How is it like being, off your anxiety medications?" And I said, it's funny, I don't feel any different. I don't feel then like it was helping me. Do you know what I mean? It was a good time because I don't feel like...
Well, so then it's not hard getting off of it then.
Well, it was...
Well, probably the very first,
Yeah, because it messes with your brain chemistry.
Yeah.
But I called reached out to my therapist today, and she just wrote me back, and she's like... whenever you want. So, back in therapy. Back in therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's
the truth. Well, sometimes you can talk to yourself.
You can.
It's called self-talk.
Yeah. Do they give you good advice? Do you give you good advice?
I talk to myself.
Do you give
when I need someone to talk to me, or when I need to... I don't know, how do you... Because I think everybody does that. I don't mean I do it all the time.
No, I know.
But yeah, when you're stressed out, it's good to verbalize.
Yeah.
I think that's actually, it's not talking to yourself. It's just thinking out loud.
You just feel better telling
I
somebody.
know. Yeah,
And I think somebody that's like you don't know,
yeah.
and then they are, they're trained to kind of give you feedback and some kind of,
Well, I know I was having some kind of heart symptoms from being anxious.
Mhm.
Is that the word? Anxiety.
They were going to put you on medication.
And she did. I went to
know.
my doctor, and
That was only about a month ago.
and I didn't go for the anxiety. I had an episode, and
Because we're both going through a lot of stress, right?
yeah, right now.
Which is being taken
But
care of.
and so this is my regular doctor I went to, and she wrote a prescription for anxiety, and I don't take hardly any, drugs of any. I'm taking heart medicine
Yeah.
now, but before I didn't think anything more than an aspirin or
Mhm.
Excedrin or whatever. But anyway, I took. She said, "Well, take one every night." Did she say night? Anyway, yeah, I think it was
because
night.
it helped you sleep then. It was
Yeah.
supposed to help you sleep.
And they were so tiny, so tiny, and I took one.
Took 2.
No, I only took one.
Oh, maybe you did just take one.
I
yeah.
just took one that night, and for 2 days, I was like, I just sat around like a zombie.
Well,
It made my head feel numb. It made my face feel numb. I didn't have any anxiety.
It
But
worked then.
I
It
was
worked.
like half dead.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well, but here's the thing, Mom.
I-
It doesn't work after one pill. You got to give it like a
I
month or
guess.
two. I
I
think
guess.
sometimes it's like you think that's what it's doing,
Well, I wasn't used to that feeling, and I said that I'd rather have the anxiety, I think. I don't know. I'm old, and I'm different because I'm old. I mean, my generation was different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
No.
But
It's life. It's life.
it's life. That's right. You just take it as it comes, right?
Yeah, that's life.
Well,
that was Frank Sinatra.
Somebody
song.
asked, so that's life. That's what people say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody asked me what I was going to be doing next year. Like, I told Mom, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone next year, right?
Well, it'd be interesting to see what it ends up.
I actually think a lot of even better things are going to happen.
Oh, of course
And
they
I know
are.
some people are sad that van life's ending, but listen, you can do van life. When people thought I was going to stop doing videos, they were like, "Oh, are you going to stop doing videos?" Oh no, they'll probably be even more interesting. I didn't even really talk about van life. Do you know what I mean? When I was
Yeah.
in the van, I always tell people it's not about the van. It was about
the girl,
in the van, right?
Yeah.
It's about my journey. Do you know what I mean? So I never really van life. Honestly, to me, is kind of boring. It's just life, but in a van, and it's 1,000 times harder.
And though
It is. It's 1,000 times harder.
that first year, though, you met those interesting people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what did me. And I'm used to like traveling as I go, and it kept me like interested and seeing different things.
Yeah.
And just staying in one spot last year, and especially like I said, the way that place turned out to be, it was great for the first 2 weeks, but it had gone under new management, and even when I left, it was even worse. And all people were doing was complaining, and it's really sad what they were doing to the residents and stuff like that.
Well, they're so popular because people like to go there when it's warm in the winter where they are. Why do they treat people like that?
Because
it doesn't
they
make
can.
sense.
And the guy,
Yeah, it doesn't.
the guy, it's a long story, but anyway, the guy who took it over, one of the people was fighting him over something that it said on the website that they could do, and he goes, no, you can't do it. He goes, what do you think? I'm in the hospitality business? And it's like, well, yeah, you kind of are. You have an
I would
RV.
think so.
Yeah. And he said, well, I don't care what the website says. I'm the owner and I can say whatever I want. And so it just kind of put a cloud over the whole, you know what I mean? Like everybody was mad all the time. And
he has an
people were-
attitude, I think.
Yeah. So it just,
Yeah.
you know, but it's okay. All worked out well. And
Yeah.
now
that's good.
Charlene, somebody's going to be able, I'm going to get her ready and rearing to go. And
Oh, she probably be interesting for her.
yep,
I think.
she'll move on and so will
Yeah.
I. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. A new chapter.
a new
A
chapter
new chapter.
for all of
Yeah.
us, right?
Yeah.
For all of us. Right.
Yes. Yes. So anyway, onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Well, that's a good way to end. We've already talked for 30 minutes. Can you believe
Have we,
that?
I can't. Well, we could talk for 10 hours, and I would not realize that we had talked so much.
I know.
There's always something to talk about.
There's always
know.
something to talk about. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know, this is not the big thing right now, but I have found another book that I think is good.
Oh,
And I can't think of the author right now. The book is in my other room, but it is called Physics and Consciousness. That's it. It all came. Yeah. Physics and Consciousness, or Consciousness and Physics.
Okay.
And maybe next time I'll.
Yeah, you can have the book. And then next time, I'm going to keep doing the romper room call outs. You know what I mean?
Oh,
people like that.
wonderful.
And I have people, there's Lucille, I need to call out your channel and stuff like that. But life has just been harried since I got back.
Yeah.
So I'm just settling in.
It'll be
So,
more settled.
Yeah,
in a while.
next week.
Yeah, next week, or
we
the
say that
way you
next
do
week.
things,
Yeah.
it'll be settled soon. It
Yeah.
won't be long. Believe
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
So, but okay, go out,
And have an adventure.
make an adventure.
And make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, make one.
No matter how big or how small. You don't have to sell everything and move into a van. Why?
Because you did.
I did, but I won't be doing that. Somebody said too, I was thinking about this. They're like, so you're going to have to rename your channel from Ad-van-tures over 50 to Adventures over 50? Because I'm not
Yeah.
going to be in a van anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you don't want people to think they got the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Maybe you should leave it
Called
the same.
rebranding. Yeah.
Maybe you should put a little slash and put an E in. Leave the A in.
Oh yeah, maybe it'll be the new rebranding. Slash with the A and then put an E in there. Oh, you should have been a marketing student.
I should have been.
Yeah.
There's
And
a lot of things I should have been.
You still have time. You still have time.
Come on. Come on.
And as Joy says, go call someone and you tell them, wait, get in a van, go make an adventure no matter how big or how small. Go call someone and tell him,
Call someone and tell them you love them. That's
and as Joy
important.
says, tell them that you love them.
What? What did you say?
I said, and as Joy says, tell them that you love them.
Yes.
And don't you dare.
No, don't forget.
Don't forget
Your
your
magic.
Okay. We're back. And
And
we'll see you in the next one.
you added that. I mean, it's new. It's for me. We'll see you no, we won't both see them in the next one.
Somebody will see you in the next one.
You'll see one of us in the next one.
Say goodnight.
Probably this one.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Okay. Bye.